Hello there. Good evening. Thank you for joining me here in the Psychic Flow. Great to be here with all of you this evening. Let's see who we have with us. We have Robert Myers, of course. We have, thank you, Robert. We have Kim Smith, Alita Perez. Thanks for joining us. And who else do we have? We'll have more coming in, I'm sure. But I wanted to say hello to the first few jumping in. That's great. If you are watching us on Rumble, we're live on Rumble. We are live on Facebook. Hi, Carol. Live on Facebook, Psychic Medium Sarasota. That's one of my Facebook pages. Let me see. Twitter or X. We're on there. Psychic Medium Carolan Carey. And where else? YouTube, of course, in the Psychic Flow, and Rumble in the Psychic Flow. Goldylocks Productions. We are, let's see, a week before the end of February. Can you believe it? Let me see. Today is the 22nd. Next week we will be on the 29th. So we will be the end of February. I can't believe it. Wow. Okay. So I did not, the only thing that I didn't find a prayer or anything for tonight. I didn't look for that. But what I did see is we're going to do divining rods tonight. And so I found a little thing about that you might want to refer to. What else? If you are listening to us rather than viewing, we will try to keep you in the loop. We'll keep you included as much as we can. We will read out any validations that we get and read out any questions. We're going to do yes or no questions tonight with the divining rods. So if you'd like to ask a question on Rumble, you can, Tiffany will pick that up if she can. Or on YouTube, as you're joining us, please feel free to do that. A yes or no question would be great. Hi, Kavita. Thanks for coming in. What else did I want to talk about? If you would like to contribute to the show, then one of the best ways to contribute, which is free, is hit the like button, please. And you can share and subscribe. That would be wonderful. And also, if you would like to make a financial contribution to the show, you can do that on Rumble. My Venmo is Carolan-Carey. Carolan-Carey. Hi, Lee. And let's see. On YouTube, you can do a super sticker. And those that make a financial contribution, we will take those people first. And everyone else we will get to as we can. Hi, Melissa Parks. Nice to have you on here. Hi, Ruth. Nice to have you on here tonight. Let's see, what else did I have to tell you? I guess that's it. My website is carolancarey.com. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can. My contact details are there. My website, carolancarey.com, has a blog, The Lighthouse, and I put my global predictions on. Next week, I think we're going to do, will be the 29th, will be the end of February. So I think we'll do crystal ball gazing next week and see what's coming up for all of you on the month of March. And I usually do a global one. If I can manage to do it, I will post it on my website. I will post it on YouTube. I tried putting on Rumble. I didn't get much of a reaction, but I put it out there. So I get some hits and misses. I like to say I've had a few misses, but I did get a couple of things. And I shared that on my website. So please check that out. What else can I tell you tonight? I guess that's about it. Let me give you this website on divining. I've done this one other time on the show, and it was a pretty good hit. I think people liked it. And let me just, I found a website that divining rods. Let's see. I found something all about divining rods. Let's see. You can get these. And you can look under Wikipedia for dowsing, and you can look at, you can get these on Amazon, I think. And let's see, there's some videos on it, Beginner's Guide to Dowsing on YouTube. Does it really work? Millennials trying dowsing for a well. So yes, I have found things. It's so weird. I'll tell you a story as I start this. Hi, Ward. Nice to have you with us. Okay. So there's all about Amazon's divining rods. high quality, WikiHow, how to use divining or dowsing rods, same thing, beginner's guide. And so that is on YouTube. There you go. Okay, so there's that. These are the divining rods I've had. I took a class and how to use these, and I purchased these. Yeah, they usually don't come in a case, so you have to find something that works for you. This I bought while I was in class. This is a jewelry, a necklace thing, and somebody worked for a jewelry store, and she gave me this for $5, and I've had it ever since. And they do, when they're folded, they do fit in here. So this is very handy. But I hope that you will find something like that. When I see fold up, they don't actually fold. These don't, but you can make the handle shorter like that. So, and how they work for you. There's no particularly wrong way or right way, really. It's what I have to practice. Since I haven't done this, you have to pull these out like that so they're at full extension. And I have to practice. What you have to do is kind of connect with these. Now, what might be yes for me might not be yes for you. So you're asking yes or no questions, or you are looking for a direction. You are looking for either water. So you're walking along with the dowsing rods in neutral, which would be like this, like in the middle. And whatever is yes, or a direction it'll point to. And it'll either go this way, or it'll go like this, or it'll go like this, which is usually, this is usually neutral, actually. So let's see what it says for yes. So one of the ways you can check with this, for yes to me, is usually open. So let's see. Let me ask it a yes or no question. Let's see what happens. So you have to kind of tune into it. So I can get them, and these are copper, Tiffany. We were talking about copper. These are copper. Let's see. I guess you could use like metal clothing things, I guess you could do that, or any kind of metal or whatever. But these are copper, and these are actually very nice. So let's see. To ask it a yes or no question, let's see. Am I wearing gray hair tonight? Is my hair gray tonight? Let's see if we can get a yes. Is my hair gray tonight? So you keep it as steady as you can. Of course, my hands are, let me put my elbows on here. Let's see. Can you answer yes or no? Do I have gray hair this evening? And it's looking at me like, no, your hair is not gray, but the wig is gray. Can you give me some movement and let me know, please? It might take a little bit. Can you give me, is my hair red? Let's see if it'll do a no. Can you do a no? There it goes. Do I have red hair? Half it. There's a no. Is this one loose enough? Let's see. Can you give me a full no, please? There we go. All right. So that's a full no. And can you open wide? Are there spirits in this room this evening? Are there spirit loved ones in this room this evening with me, sharing space with me this evening? So let's see if it'll open. Do I have spirit souls here? Okay, that one always goes, and one in my right hand. The energy in my right hand is really stronger from doing a lot of Reiki, I think. There it goes. There you go. So you have to trust yourself. You kind of have to trust me that I'm not making these move. I don't think I could get them to work the way I wanted them to anyway. So to me, that's a big yes. Okay. And a big no would be like this, and maybe neutral, like I don't have an answer, would be like this. And if you're looking for a direction, here's the story I wanted to tell you. I had a ring, a special ring, and which I still have, and it's silver, and it has my birthstone, my sister Ginny's birthstone, and my daughter's birthstone on it. So it was kind of special to me, and I wore it for like I don't know, something. I guess I went away for the weekend or something, and I wore the ring, and I guess I took the ring off while I was there, and I put it in my suitcase in a jewelry case, I thought. So weeks later, finally, The carry-on is still in the corner of my room, and I went past it 3 times. I looked on the inside, there's nothing in there. Looked around, there's nothing in there. I'd unpacked it, can't find this ring. So I took these out, and I was practicing, where is my ring? I can't find this ring. Can you tell me the direction? And it would point, and it would point like this, exactly like this. And this one's a little stiff. There we go. And I was pointing towards my bedroom, and I'm like, oh. So I walked around the bedroom with these. It must have been 5 times I was in that bedroom looking with these, and it kept pointing to the same area. Finally, I opened the suitcase again, unzipped everything. There it was in the outside compartment. I hadn't seen it. So I doubted and doubted that this was actually working. I was ready to throw these out. So anyway, it did work for me. I didn't believe, and it worked anyway. So if you're thinking about getting these, there you go. Okay. Oh, Robert's got his question. He's all ready. So let's start. Let's see. So think of a yes or no question. You could put it in the comments. That would be great. And we'll start with Robert. Robert, good evening. Are you a star seed? That sounds like a Reverend Tiffany question to me, but we'll see what we get. Let's see. Let me get comfortable here. I'm trying to keep my arms stable. Okay. Is Robert a star seed? Is he one of the star seeds that are very important here, that have honored us by coming in to the earth plane? Can you tell me if Robert is a star seed? Is Robert a star seed? Can you give me a yes or no, please? Yes or no would be great. Yes would be fabulous if you could do that. I think that's what he wants to hear, but let you tell me what it is. Is he yes or no? What do you say? Is Robert a star seed? Can you tell? First of all, is that a question you can answer? Can you answer that question? Let's see. It's kind of looking like is very hesitant. Okay. Let me ask another question. Is Robert a male? Is Robert a male client here? Is he a male in the chat room? Is he a male? Okay, it's kind of going. There we go. Okay, so we got a yes on the male. Okay, can you come back to neutral, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you come back, please? Thank you so much. This one's a little stiff. Okay. I think because my left side is not as strong as my right side. Okay. Is Robert a star seed? Meaning, like, is he like from another celestial ray? I feel a yes. There, Robert, look. I'm getting a yes. I hope you can see that. Maybe my background isn't dark enough. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. That was a good question. Okay. Thank you very much. The gentleman, he was so like a human. I met in meditation. I got a grasshopper. Wow, that's interesting, Ward. I'll have to get back to you on that. Let me get back up into line. So that was Robert. Okay, I love that. All right, let's get back up here. And don't be, you can ask, if it's not busy, you can ask more than one yes or no. Because so I ended early last week because we didn't have that many people, which I was kind of surprised because before that, I was having trouble keeping up. And I think with Valentine's Day and stuff, I think it was that kind of, I think people were busy. So we'll see. So if I have time, if you want to throw another question in the chat, please feel free. Tiffany, if you have one, throw it in. If you're on Rumble, maybe Maureen is watching. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see who we have on here. One of our shows. Kim Smith is second. Thank you, Kim. Sorry that took me a few minutes to read all these. Let's see, what kind of questions should she ask? I didn't have my phone back. No phone, but Wi-Fi. Okay, she didn't ask me a question. Kim, I need a question. Yes or no? Oh, let's see. Hi, Ruth. Oops. Why is this stuck? Hi, Lee. I need a yes or no question. Melissa, give me a yes or no. Lord. Leap year show. Yes. Yes. That'll be next week. Lord, Melissa. We got that one. Will I be? Oh, here's Carol has a yes or no. Oh, good, Kavita. All right. Carol is asking me, will I be able to buy a new car this year? Do you think Carol will be able to buy a new car this year? Can you give me a yes or no, please? We're like in neutral. Can you give me a yes or no for Carol? Will she be able to buy a new car this year? Can you give me a yes or no, please? They're kind of hesitant because I haven't used them in a while. Come on now. I'm sorry I've neglected you. Please reconnect with me and help me out here, okay? Will Carol be able to afford a new car this year? What do you think? I'm getting a no, Carol. But I think the new year. How about 2025? Will Carol be able to cruise with this car and buy a new one in the beginning of next year? Is that a yes or no? Beginning of next year for a new car for Carol. Beginning of next year. What do you say to that? New car for Carol. Okay, we got one going. Can you give me a full yes, please? New car for Carol in the new year. Yep. I think you're going to have to wait till January, dear. Sorry about that. I'm with you. I'm asking the same thing. I forgot to ask myself. Let me just make sure these are nice and loose. Okay. Whoa. I've poked myself in the face a few times with these. Okay. Thank you. Can you go back to neutral? Thank you very much. Thank you for your help with this question. Okay. Kavita has a question. Is AJ a master healer? I don't want to post the full name. Kavita is asking, is AJ a master healer? I don't want to post his full name. Can you answer that question? Yes or no for Kavita? Can you answer that question for her? Kavita is asking about someone. His initials are AJ. She'd like to know if he is a master healer. Can you tell me that? Can you give me a yes or no? We're in neutral, Kavita. Can you help me, Divining Rods? Can you help me, please? Is he a master healer? Whoa. This one is a little... I would say that's a no, Kavita. What do you say to that? I kind of got a no on that. What do you think? Thank you very much for your honesty. Can I put you... I'm going to make sure again. I'm going to ask that again. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you. Can you go back to neutral? This one isn't up all the way. Maybe I have these too far up. Yeah. Okay. Can you go back? There we are. We're in neutral. Okay. Is AJ a master healer? Can you answer that question? Whoa. I would say that this is not as loose. There you go. Loose. Thank you very much. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me. Whoa. Far out. Thank you. Okay, let me just check. Wow. Okay. So what did you think of that? All right, let me get back up to the top, see if anybody else has posted a question for me. Sugar Kim. You didn't ask me a question. Alita, you haven't asked me a question. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have? Hi, Lee. Drop a question in the chat box. That would be great. I have a question from Ward, so let me see if we can get to that one. This is interesting, Ward. You have the most fascinating questions. Let's see. Is my guide a grasshopper clothed as a gentleman, and is he tall like a human I met in meditation? I'm not sure I understand. Are you asking if he is a grasshopper? Hello, Robin. Oh, Lita, thank you for that question. You're killing me, Ward. Is my guide. Let's go with that. Is Ward. Okay, we're back in neutral. Okay, thank you very much. I might have had these too high. Maybe that's why they weren't flipping as fast. Ward is asking, is his guide a grasshopper? Can you go back to neutral, please, before you answer that? Can you go back to neutral? Okay, pretty much neutral. Can you answer this question for Ward, please? Is his guide a grasshopper? Does he have a guide that's a grasshopper? I'm getting a no on, well, I'm getting a no on that, Ward. I don't know what a grasshopper clothet is. I don't know what that is. But I'm definitely not getting a no. Has Ward met a spirit guide of his? Has he? Can we go back to neutral before you answer that? I keep forgetting that. Back to neutral. Thank you very much. Has Ward met his guide yet? Has he met guides yet? No. He is seeing individuals in meditation. So are they fantasy? Are they dreams? Is this a logical mind trying to identify what's going on? Is he actually seeing spirit guides? Can you go back to neutral, please, before you answer that? Thank you. I think he did answer it. Has Ward met his spirit guides yet, or at least one? Has he met any spirit guides yet? Nope. No, you haven't, Ward. Okay. Ask in your meditation, just erase your brain, your mind, and ask in your meditation for your guide, for a guide, because you have more than one, to come forward and introduce themselves. Okay. Let me see what else we have. We have some comments. Robert said, thanks, Carolan. And Kavita said, that was amazing. Avita says, shall I try to open a home-based business? Okay, I know what I think. Did he come through as, now remember, they have to give you evidence of who they are, Ward. If you did a meditation, you met him, but that doesn't mean that that's a guide. You may have met, it might be another entity. It doesn't mean that you're a guide. If he is a guide, he has to identify himself, as he or she, as one, and what their purpose is. And there are several roles for guides in the philosophy I was taught, like Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Chemistry, Healing Guide, Doorkeeper, Protector. What else is there? I can't, they're slipping my mind. There's 7 anyway. Anyway, at least 7. So there you go. Oh, you were chilling with him as a friend. Good, good. Well, maybe he's a companion. Ask him to explain what his role is for you. Okay. Let me get back to this question for Alita, since she's asked. Kind of skipping around, I apologize, but I'm taking the people who have dropped a question in the chat, a yes or no. Alita Perez is asking, let's go to neutral. Should I try to open a home-based business? Alita would like to know if she should open a home-based business. Can you answer that for us? Okay, I'm getting a no. Let me go back to, I'm getting a no on that, Alina. Let me go back to neutral and ask again. Let me go back to neutral, please. Thank you very much. Is the business, should Alita open a business? Let's do that. Should Alita open a business? Can you answer that for me? Should Alita open a business? No. Or almost no. Getting a no, Alita. I'll have to look at that. Do you have another question about that? Drop it in the chat. Let me put it this way. Is the best thing for Alita to open a business? Is it the best thing to open a business? Is that the best thing for Alita? A yes or no? Can you go back to neutral? Should Alita open a business? Should Alita open a business? Am I not being specific enough? We asked for home base. Should she open a business? Should Alita open a business? Oops. Can you give me a solid answer, yes or no? Should Alita open a business? I'm getting that's a third negative on that, so I'm going to go with that. Doesn't mean I'm correct. It's just what we're getting at the moment. Let's see. In my mind. Let me answer that. I have a meditation on my website, like a crystal tube, I call it. So if you want to look in my blog, I can send it to you. Hi, Angie. And if I meant to live overseas. Okay. What was my other question I just ignored? 1 second. How about Kim? Did she ever ask me a question? Melissa Parks, I'm looking for a question from you. Lee, looking for questions. If I've read you already and you have another question, drop it in the chat, because some people are not, they have the show on, but they're listening, but they're not responding for some reason. Sugar Kim. So Ruth, drop a question. Melissa, drop a question in the chat. Robin, you got a question? Please feel free to drop a question. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Mr. Hill, we did that one. Word loves his grasshopper guy. Good for you. I will send you the link, Alita, to how to meet a spirit guide. One way that you can try. Let's see. Angie is saying, hello, Carolan, may I please get your insight if I'm meant to live overseas? Okay, let's ask that question here. Let's see. Okay. Can you go back to neutral, please? Can you go back to neutral? Angie would like to know, is she meant to live overseas in a different country? Should Angie, is part of Angie's plan, soul plan, to live overseas? Can you answer that question for me? Should she live overseas? Put what country, Angie, and we'll see if we can zone in on that. Should Angie live overseas? Is that yes or no? Yes. Wow, Angie. I don't know if you have a country in mind, but you can drop that in the chat and let us know. Okay. Great. And let me just ask it. You seem to be moving to the east. Would this be not you, Angie, the rods? Are you pointing to the direction? Oh, that would be west. Are you pointing to the direction? Whoa. You're trying to get my attention. Are you saying yes? Oh, look what it just did. I think west, Angie. So west, I don't know overseas where, but it's pointing to west. So there you go. Okay. Yep. Tiffany is here. Leah's asking. Angie was saying, let me just finish this, Lee. I was thinking US, Spain, or Dubai. Okay. Well, let's try that, Angie. Let's try the overseas first. Overseas, Angie is asking, should she move? Is part of her plan to move to Spain? You think Spain would be a good place for Angie to move to? Are we in neutral? Can you give me a neutral? There we go. Is Spain a good place for Angie to move to? Yes or no, please? I feel we're getting positive on this. Okay. Can you give me a solid yes? Solid yes, please. I have one almost open here, but not quite. Can you give me a full open on that? Yes or no? There we go. Thank you. That's better. Thank you. Very good. I'm getting Spain, Angie. How about Would Angie be interested in living in Dubai? Can you give me a yes or no, please? Would she like living in Dubai? Yes or no? I get no. I didn't think so, honey. Okay. So if you're overseas, it would be Spain. Thank you. Okay. And Lee is asking us, should I move? Lee is asking, should she move? Can you go to neutral, please? Thank you. Should Lee move from her current situation? Will she be moving from her current home? Should Lee move? Can you give me a yes or no on that, please? Hi, Tatiana. Never too late. Thank you, dear. Should Lee move from her current situation? Should she move? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Can you give me a solid yes or no, please, on Lee's question? Should she move from her current situation? Can I have a full yes or no, please? Are you comfortable? Are you staying in hesitation mode, or are you going to no? Well, should Lee move? Okay, I'm getting no on that, Lee. I guess not right now. Will Lee move in the future? Can you go back to neutral and give me a yes or no, please? Can you go back to neutral? Okay. Will Lee be moving in the future? Do you think that Lee will move in the future? Can you give me a solid yes or no, please? I think it's undetermined, hon. Yeah, it's getting a no. I'm getting a no. I think maybe not at this time. Okay, thanks for that question, though. Okay, let me get back. I'm missing Robin's here. And let me see. Did I skip anybody? Let's see. Oh, Robin is asked. She's got a couple of questions. Will photon therapy be beneficial for me? Robin is asking. Okay. Can we go back to neutral, please? Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Nice and loose now. Thank you. I guess we're both loosening up, huh? Okay. Robin is asking, will proton therapy be beneficial for her? Can you go to neutral, please, and then give us a yes or no? Can you start from neutral? Thank you. Would photon therapy be beneficial for Robin? She's asking. Can you give me a solid yes or no, please? Solid yes or no for Robin and proton therapy. Would it be beneficial for Robin? It's kind of for what okay. I'm not sure. Can you go back to neutral, please? Whoa. Is this a no? No. Okay. Can you go back to neutral? I want to ask you a clarifier about that. Okay. Thank you. For the condition Robin is thinking of, is there another therapy that would be beneficial for her besides photon? Is there another therapy that would be beneficial to her condition? Not sure what the condition is. So there's confusing. Okay, let me ask. Well, let me try that question again. Can you go back to neutral, please? Okay. Robin is looking for an alternative therapy, and she is thinking photon therapy. Would that help her? Would that be beneficial for her? It looks like a no to me. There must be something else. Is there something else that would be more beneficial for Robin than photon? Can you go to neutral, please, and give me a solid yes or no? That would be fabulous if you did that. Thank you so much. Is there another therapy that would be beneficial for Robin? instead of photon? Can you give me a solid yes or no, please? Solid yes or no on Robin. Is there another therapy that would be beneficial for her? You're very hesitant here. Would it be traditional medicine? Would traditional medicine help Robin or alternative? So let's go back to neutral and ask. Okay, thank you. Would Western medicine be helpful for Robin's condition? I feel no. Okay, so there must be another alternative therapy for you, Robin. So think about that. Ruth is asking, let me just read this second here. Were today's phone outages caused from solar flares? Good question, Melissa. Only people met where mine was. You're welcome, Robin. Robin is Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. She is Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Goldylocks Productions. Please check out her show. Great, intuitive, does all kinds of readings. Very unorthodox, very original. Please check her out. We love her. Let's see. We're going to answer Ruth's question right now. Ruth is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. And she is Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul, 8 p.m. And she is a wonderful author and spiritual leader and intuitive. We love her. Her website is ruthsaltman.com. Check out the great work she has done as an author. Okay, let's see. She is asking, I got like waylaid. I'm sorry. Were today's phone outages caused by solar flares? Okay. Can you go to neutral, please, and answer this question, yes or no? Solid. For Ruth Saltman, were today's phone outages caused by solar flares? Can you give us that? What do you think, Spirit? Yes or no? Would you say yes or no? Solid yes or no? Kind of getting a no. All right, let's go back to neutral. Let's go back to neutral. Were today's phone outages caused by solar flares? Would you be able to answer that, please? No. Thank you for that. Can you go back to neutral? I want to ask a clarifier on that. Thank you very much. Were today's phone outages the result of sabotage? No. Okay, we're kind of getting half-assed now. Okay, can we go back to neutral, please? That kind of looks like a no. Oh, that's a no. Okay. So not sabotage. Can you go back to neutral a moment, please? Thank you. Were today's phone outages caused by nature? By some kind of nature problem? Like weather? No. Okay. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you. Can you answer me this question, please, for Ruth? Were today's phone outages caused by human error? Is there human error involved here? Can you give me a full-blown yes or no? Were today's phone outages contributable to human error? Solid yes or no, please. Can you give me a solid yes or no, please, on that? Very hesitant here on this. I don't think they know what it is. Can you go back to neutral, please? Come on now. Behave yourself. There you go. Whoops. Okay. Yes or no, please. Solid answer was Ruth is asking, were the phone outages experienced by people today the result? You said no to solar flare. It's not weather. Is it human error? Would human error be involved as far as the phone outages today? Yeah. See, I think half-ass. I think half of it was. So, because this is the same answer I got before. I got one going left, one opening, and the other one kind of not quite opened yet. Oh, there it goes. So I would say that was human error. Yep, there's your yes. Good answer. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so we got that one. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Lee. Melissa, excellent question. I'm not going to answer that psychically. I'm just going to use the rods, okay? I'm not even going to I know what I think, but can we go back to neutral, please? Neutral position for this very important question. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you so much. Okay. Melissa Parks is asking, will we have a different president before November 2024? Will we have a different president in the U.S. before November 2024? I'm getting a no on that. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time, Melissa, just to be sure. Can we go back to neutral, please? Kind of surprised by that, but anyway. Melissa Parks is asking, will the U.S. have a new president by November of 2024? Will we have a new president here in the U.S.? No. Okay, so that's 2 no's. Thank you for that question, Melissa Parks. Melissa's show is tomorrow night, Joyful Finding Show, excuse me, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Melissa is a great intuitive medium, and she has an exciting show, high energy show on Friday evenings, 8 p.m. Goldylocks Productions, Joyful Findings. So thank you for joining the show. And Robin says, thank you. Oh, here's a good question from Goldylocks Productions. It's a good question. That will be interesting. Okay, can we go back to neutral, please? This is a very important question. Whoops. Okay, can we go? Thank you for being nice and loose. Loosey-goosey, thank you. Is Joe Biden the current president of the USA? Is Joe Biden the current president of the USA? Can we give a yes or no? I'm getting a no. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, thank you. Wow, thank you for that. Can you go back to neutral? I'd like to repeat that question. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you. I would love a solid yes or no, which seems pretty good on your part. Is Joe Biden the current president of the USA? Is Joe Biden our current president in the United States? Can you give me a solid no on the yes or no? Whoop, there it is. So that's twice. Good question. I don't know who it is, but it's not him. Interesting. Thank you. I think we kind of knew that. Thank you very much for that response. I appreciate it. Should we ask it one more time, Alyssa? Get a 3? I like things in 3s. Okay. Can we go back to neutral, please? Can we go back to neutral? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Let's see. Is Joe Biden the current president? Can you go back to neutral, please? He's getting so excited and starting already. Wait, go back to neutral. Can you go back to neutral? Can you go back? Thank you. Solid yes or no. Is Joe Biden the current president in the United States of America? No. Okay, 3 times you're it. So there, I didn't ask who it was, but Commander-in-Chief. That's a good question. Commander-in-Chief, yes. Is Trump this Commander-in-Chief of the USA? Okay, so we got that. No. Excellent question. Let's see what else we have. I got it. Oh, Melissa, you didn't have a phone either? Was it Verizon or what was it? Saltman says, thanks, Carolan. You are more than welcome. Thank you, Robin, for being here. Let's see if we have any other. I got it back about noon. Oh, okay. And Tiffany didn't have phone either. That's interesting. What company? Are you all the same company? AT&T. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's weird, isn't it? No, I'm sorry to hear that. I talked to my sister today, so I know my phone was working. Let's see if we have any other questions, if I missed anybody. No phone for me. Okay, we got that. Lee said, Tatiana, where's your question, hon? Drop a yes or no question in the chat. We're very glad to have you. Doesn't matter when you show up. Only if you're trying to get in, like when I do messages from the other side or something, and people jump in like at 8:30 and I have a full house already. Then it gets a little sticky. But I do the best I can. So let's see. Where are we? Thank you for the encouragement, Lee. Appreciate it. You're right. Better late than never. It's always a pleasure to have you, Tatiana. Okay. Answered that. Let me go back to Alita's question. Where's my coffee? One way I can give it to you right now, actually. This is how I learned this very good exercise, which is on my website. And it's like a crystal meditation. So let me just do that so we have time. I think we answered all the questions at the moment. Picture yourself sitting in a chair, just like this, like you are. And you are sitting in like a crystal or prism tube from the heavens, comes all the way down through the earth. And you're in this beautiful, beautiful shades, vivid colors of yellows, purples, reds, everything that would be purples, indigo, all that is included in a prism, all the beautiful colors that you would see. And you're sitting comfortably in this chair, your eyes closed, and you have an empty chair right across from you, like you would be knee to knee. What you do, let yourself relax in there for a few minutes. I'm going to speed through this, but you take your time, relax, and get into this feeling, the vibration of being into this crystal thing, this like elevator or tube, whatever you want to call it. Know that you are safe and that no harm can come to you in here. Ask if there is someone here to speak with you. Now, if you're asking for a spirit guide to come in, you could do that too. But you can also say, I am open to whoever wants to come in. It could be a loved one. It could be a guide. So let's say that we want to meet a guide. Let's say your loved ones will probably pop in too. But let's say I would like to have my spirit guide introduce themselves to me, at least one of them. So I would take a couple of breaths and just relax and just wait. And I would not stay in here longer than like give it like 3 to 4 minutes max, which is a long time, by the way. So give it like 3 to 4 minutes and you may feel someone come in front of you and see if you could envision that person as they sit in the chair opposite you. They may touch you on the cheek, on the hand, on the knee. You may feel a breath. You may hear them. You will ask them if they can tell you their name, what their role is, what their purpose in helping you is. When they came in with you, which would be probably when you came into the earth plane, did they come in with you? Did they have a special purpose? Is there a name that they would like you to call them? That kind of thing. Let them reveal themselves to you and just take your time and sit there. If it does not work the first time, that's okay. Try again. And that's why I say keep it short. If you're not getting anything in a couple of minutes, or you're not sure. Now, remember, it could be anything. It could be a temperature change. It could be a touch on your cheek. It could be a breath. It could be a word. It could be a sensation. So that is the way to start. That is one way to start, Alita. And again, you can check on my website. So just stay there. Let me get back to that in a moment. You can just stay in here and also just see who comes in. It could be a loved one. It could be a celestial being. It could be a spirit guide. It could be a master teacher. So let's see what happens. It just takes a little bit of practice to not put your energy onto who you think you want to see. Okay. Allow them to come to you. So when you're finished, when you get that, you'll feel the energy kind of change. They'll get up and leave. And they will say, if you're getting the feeling that they're getting ready to stop and to leave, say, I hope that you will come back and join me in this too. So there you go. That's a good way to start doing that. And when that is over, you can just kind of shake your hands and your feet a little bit, your shoulders, and relax, get the energy that's been built up in there. And you can just sort of let out the breath and let the crystal tube dissipate. You can go there anytime. You are welcome there anytime. This is your place to go and be safe and to meet who you would like to meet. So there you go. I hope that helps, Alita. I have a little bit more on it on my website. And I think I called it crystal tube meditation, spirit, something like that. So please check that out. Thanks. Okay. What else? Let me see if I missed any other questions. Any other questions for anybody? Because we're at 8:53. I can take a couple more questions if you drop them in the chat box. If you'd like to sponsor one of our shows, you can check with Goldylocks Productions sponsors. If you'd like to support a show on Goldylocks, that would be great. I'll do a little rundown. I guess that's why we didn't hear from Kim. Let me do a little rundown. Sunday evenings, 8 p.m. is Reverend Tiffany. Her show, Spiritual Insight Show, is a great show. 8 p.m., very interesting. She knows she's like a walking encyclopedia. I love that. She is wonderful on star seeds, on galactic, on healing. Oh, I'm ordering that copper today. I'm going to order that. I'm just scanning for more questions. Let's see. Let me see if I have another question or comment. Oh, Carol is asking, was today's cell phone outage due to a test? Okay, well, that's true. We didn't ask that. I was trying to get whether it was like human error, and I'm really not too sure I got a good answer on that. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you so much. Oh, here's a question from Kim, too. Carol's question was first, was today's cell phone outage due to a test? Can you give me a solid yes or no on that question? Was today's cell phone outage due to a test? Can you answer yes or no on that? Solid yes or no. Was today's cell phone outage due to some kind of test? Staying neutral. Was it due to human error? I think I asked that already. Was this a test? An instituted test? No. I'll be honest. I think something just went wrong. So I'm getting a no on that, Carol. That's a good question. No, thank you. Kim is asking, will I find a better job? Kim Smith is in. She has her own business. Kim is asking, will she find a better job? Will Kim Smith, can you go back to neutral? Thank you very much. Will Kim Smith find a better job? Can Kim Smith find a better job? Will she find a better job? Solid yes or no, please. I would really appreciate it. Solid yes or no. Oh my God, Robin, you're too funny. Okay. What does that mean, Spirit? What does that mean? Let's go back to neutral. Thank you. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you very much. Kim Smith is asking, will she find a better job? No. You know why I'm getting no on that, Carol? Kim, you're not looking in the right place. Is Kim, let me go back to neutral. Thank you so much. Can you go back to neutral? Thank you very much. Can you go back to neutral, please? Thank you. Is Kim Smith looking in the right place for a new job? Tiffany, can you remove Vincent? Thank you. No, you are not looking in the right place. Goodbye, Vincent. What do you guys do this for? Here's another question. Robin is asking, will it be a full moon for the spiritual message show Saturday? Oh, right. We canceled, so we have it this week. Spiritual message circle, Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Will we have a full moon? The moon is beautiful out, isn't it? Kind of looked like it was off, like oblong, oval. Will we have a full moon for Saturday, Spirit? Can you go into neutral? Will we have a full moon this Saturday? Whoops. Will we have a full moon Saturday? This Saturday. Will we have a full moon? Or will it be waning? It's going to be waning? Yeah, it'll be waning. It'll be waning. So no. It is a full moon. It is a full moon now. That's what I thought. Okay, so I get waning. What was my other question? Thank you. Let's see. Say cell phone. What was I going to say about that? Oh, Robin, I almost forgot yours. Full moon on Saturday. Okay. Why did it say no? Let's see. Let me put it back into neutral. Hi, Angela Rose. Will this Saturday be a full moon? Can you give me a solid yes or no? Solid yes or no. Will this Saturday evening of this week, the end of this week, be a full moon? Yeah, it's very hesitant. I don't know why. Because I have a feeling that the truth is when we see it, it'll be waning. Is that true? Can you go back to neutral? Is that true? Will this be a full moon for Saturday evening? Can you give me a solid yes or no? Okay, no. I feel like a no. I think it means that it's when by the time we see it, it'll be waning. That's all I can say about that. Okay. I'm fine, Angela Rose. What a beautiful name. Thank you for joining us. And Robin is asking, is Michelle Obama, can we answer this question? I got 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you go to neutral? Is Michelle Obama, can you go back to neutral, please? Is Michelle Obama a male? No. No, we're getting a no. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you for joining me tonight. Sunday evenings, Reverend Tiffany, Spiritual Insight. Monday, Marsha Colbert is on 8 p.m. Enlightened Heights, Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, Robin's Cosmic Soul Food is on 8 p.m. Goldylocks Productions. Wednesday, Transformational Soul, and 8 p.m. Thursday evening, In the Psychic Flow. Friday, 8 p.m. And Friday is Joyful Findings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Goldylocks Productions. So I hope you catch up on our shows. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me tonight. Next week, let's do some crystal ball gazing. Okay? See you then. Bye-bye.